is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name BlackPegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
You guys, we were just doing a live stream,
Yeah.
and I made a very big mistake. I did not realize that I've never shown Don Ren busking with Sam Tompkins.
Yeah, I've been waiting because you keep saying, like, Sam Tompkins, he's so ill. And I'm like, yeah, let's react to him. I get it. You're busy. You've had a lot of people on here. You forget, all white people look the same. So you forget,
This is true.
who you've
Hot dogs and mayonnaise. Hot dogs and mayonnaise.
We all smell like hot dog water.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So I wanted to, this is one of my favorites. So I want to put, now I've showed you the big push before, right? You've never seen
I've never seen the big push. I've never seen Sam Tompkins until a moment ago when we just reacted on the live stream. So
no,
I'm dead serious, dude. I wait. Like I said, I wait to do the reaction so that we can.
All right, we're doing the big push on this one too. Then, damn, this is so stupid. Okay, I got you guys. Well, this just became a first-time reaction for Don. We're not only doing Ren and Sam Tompkins. We have to do frickin' the big push, War Pigs. Let's freaking go. All right, here we go, you guys. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the damn channel.
40-year-old
What?
boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old
What?
boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys. Now, I'm going to take this logo down and pull the video up. Before that, don't forget we have an epic interview with Ren on the channel. Support that. Trying to get that to 100,000 views and beyond. And I think it's worth it, man. The energy in that one is crazy. And Ren, anyways, help us get that out there and promote you. Boy, Ren. And, I have to ask for forgiveness because I can't believe he hasn't heard anything from the big push. I'm like, God, what the hell am I doing?
That's
How?
why it's funny because even when we talk about the interview, there were certain questions like when you said, hey, about the big push, you're like, I think we should ask about that. And I was like, I don't know anything about it.
That is crazy. Okay, you guys.
Ignorance is bliss, y'all.
I apologize. Don is getting introduced. Go ahead and, you got Vaseline, bro? Let me go ahead and, or I'm just trying to get you ready. I'm just saying,
Okay.
My bad, you guys. Okay.
But the connotation is I'm about to get bent over. That's
very bad joke. No, I'm just saying your cherry's about to be popped. That's
okay.
it.
Gotcha.
So, I want you to be prepared.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yep.
Anyways.
Not awkward at all. Not awkward at all.
I mean, dude, it's June. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
Open up your heart,
hey,
bro.
Sorry. I apologize.
You know what I'm saying? Embrace everyone. All right, you guys. Ren and Sam Tompkins walking on the moon. Frickin' let's go. This is going to be, anyways, F you, Don. Let's go.
I see giant steps are what we take. Walking on a moon. I hope my legs don't break. Walking on the moon. I see that we could be together. Walking on a moon. We could walk forever. Walking on. Trying to get down. Good Lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much ground. Got the game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte. And each and every day, a true play away. I can't get her out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side. And push her fat right. It ain't no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash. Fast when it comes to the gas. By no means a friend. Always she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, no bag it up. Out in the streets, they call it murder. Welcome to Jam Rock Camp, where the dogs them camp at. 2 pounds to eat in a van bag. Money than your handbag. What an apple sack, put it in your backpack. What a smell fuck if your girlfriend can't talk. Some boys don't know this. Them only come around like tourists. On the beach with a few clubs sodas and bedtime stories and poets like they ninja berries. And don't know the real hardcore. Welcome to Jamla. She's got class and style, and balanced by the crown. And Shotty never act wild. I'm very low key on the profile. Catching villains is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Comes the word, spins the verse.
It's so dumb. This whole time I'm like been thinking like, bro, imagine how good his voice sounds in real life, because this is like on some like, you know, I mean, they're probably pretty good, like, you know, little monitors.
Amps and speakers.
Yeah, but they're not like good amps and speakers.
It's not like a theater.
And then I'm thinking like, how is this being recorded? Are they recording it like live? Like they have something hooked up like a phone and somebody in the crowd? Because this is not, you know, top quality audio, and it sounds, his voice is amazing. And then I'm just like, dude, how much money do you think they make busking in a day? Just like dumb questions. And bro, like, do you think there are busking groupies? Because, you know, I'm just saying, bro.
It is called busking for a reason.
Exactly.
Yo, this is crazy as hell. Dude, every time I hear this, I've heard this many a times, and I'm like,
because I just saw Shorty throw some money in the thing.
yeah,
Bro.
I'd throw some money.
What, but
I'm
you're not a
throwing
girl.
20s.
When do women ever pay for anything?
Yeah.
Bro, you see a girl that's willing to throw money in
Not
your...
a dude?
Yes. The only time I've ever seen that happen is at Chippendales.
Thunder Down Under.
Thunder Down Under.
You got a point.
You know what I mean? Think about it, bro. Think about it.
Loving it, girl, so freak, what you heard now? Falling in a madness. You don't even know what the half is. You've got to pay to play. Just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I said the some may say I'm wishing my days away. Well, no way. Tomorrow's another day. Well, some say wishing my days away. Well, no way. I might as well play walking on the moon.
Let me not leave Ren out of it because his voice sounds amazing too.
I didn't even know what Walking on the Moon was. Like, I didn't know the.
I was going to ask
it's
you
the
that.
police.
Yes.
I didn't
We
know
should
that.
react. I was going to ask you. I was like, I wonder if we should react to the actual original song. Something like that would probably get blocked because that's like old school.
Dude, they block
entrenched
everything on YouTube. It's so whack.
music industry.
But I don't know if this is the right one. I just know, I don't know. I feel like this is the right one to put you in front of. But there's another one that I'm like, oh my God.
I just feel like
it's so bananas. Like these brothers. So this is his band, The Big Push.
Okay.
And let's go, man. You guys, we're just rocking, man. We just got off our 100K live stream. And when we're on it, he told me I never played Sam Tompkins for him, and I feel like a total jackass. So I wanted to do that, but then I didn't realize I never even played you guys saw it all live. I didn't know I didn't play the big push for you either. That's crazy as hell, dog. Like crazy. Well,
It's funny because you've been talking about like Sam Tompkins and it's specifically this song, their War Pigs cover, and I was like just waiting, like, okay.
Yeah, this is actually the big push. So Sam Tompkins ain't.
No. I
but
know,
yeah.
but you were talking about this, like, dude, they did this War Pigs cover, and I'm like, okay,
yeah.
bring it.
That's crazy. All right, here we go.
So I'm hyped because you've been hyping it up. So if this
I
disappoints,
just feel like to go straight into Black Sabbath, and that's like giving someone a massage and kicking them in the face. Yeah, all right, let's fucking do it. Who wants to kick in the face?
The people have spoken, Ren.
The generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, yeah. Killing in the name of with my woman, cause she wouldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I'm frowning all the time. All day long I think of things and nothing seems to satisfy. Think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something to pacify. Won't you help me?
bro, man, these dudes are nice. This is a great cover. What is tripping me out though is I'm just thinking like, how ill are the lyrics to this song? You know what I mean? Like, you got to give a shout out to Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne for, you know.
Not currently, but back then, yes.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just so ill. Like, you know, the lyrics to the song, if you really think about it.
The whole war machine, they're calling it out.
Yes.
And that's why I'm tripping out, because they were calling out the war machine.
In the 70s.
Yeah. But then in 2020.
It's still going on.
Yeah,
the war pigs.
But I'm saying in 2020.
Yeah.
They were big pharma.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But anyways, so, okay, I'll let it play to the end, then we'll do crazy. So that's his bandmate, Roman.
Okay.
And he's ill, and he's actually still putting out music as well right now.
Okay.
Darkness will stop turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war, peace, holy power. Hand of God has struck the hour. feels the body's burning. On their knees, the war pigs crawl. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, God, yeah. And now they do what they told you. 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 Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
That was nasty, man. That was nasty.
So War Pigs, but in the middle they did a different Black Sabbath song, I believe, that middle piece. And then they all, so this was a mashup, right? Because this part, hold on, where this brother's singing. This isn't. That's a different Black Sabbath song?
Yeah, that's
Because
a
people
different
in the
riff.
chat were telling me.
That's a different riff.
And I forgot the name of the song because I'm not familiar with Black Sabbath, but that song. So the War Pig song, I've you know how you hear it in movies, you hear it like it's just a classic, legendary song. But when they're playing it, I just got so intimate with the lyrics, and in my original reaction, I'm like, this song is crazy.
Oh yeah,
it is so real. And when I say the stuff like Big Pharma, like, because people are just so weird, when you put those type of lyrics about the war machine, we got to remember there's other machines like the prison complex, the pharmaceutical complex. Even now it's seeping into the education there's institutions.
Technocracy.
Technocracy. Everything they said in those lyrics could be applied to all the things I just mentioned. And I struggle when I see some of these great groups of all time, like a Black Sabbath or a Rage Against the Machine, get caught up in that and just be like, bro, they're corporations. Like, it's crazy to me, because this is what like, you're on some hippie, like, yo, we're the people, rise up, stop the war.
I didn't think you were going to go there, but you brought it up.
I'm sorry. When I say stuff, I just know people get triggered when I say stuff like that. It is wild,
though. It is wild.
And I'm just like, but is it not true? Corporations are the global elite, not blah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wasn't going to go there, but you brought it up, and I was just like, they brought in Rage Against the Machine at the end, and it went from, F you, I won't do what you told me, to F you, do what I tell you.
Do everything they tell you in 2020.
Yeah, that was one of the most disappointing things for me. It was to see them that were supposed to be raging against the machine, raging for the machine.
Yeah.
But anyways, regardless, like, I just want to get back to this reaction because I thought this was amazing. Just the song in and of itself, Black Sabbath, the lyrics are amazing. And it's just crazy because, like, now, I don't want to say now I get, but like when you recognize like how Ren is a student of the game, like he's somebody who obviously is deeply passionate about music. Like, it's one of the things that stood out in Knox Hill's interview when he said that I studied, these different like social movements. He was like, I looked at the, the hippie movement. I looked at the punk rock movement. I looked at the hip hop movement, these different counterculture movements.
Civil rights movement. Yep.
Yeah. And so it just made me realize that he's really just been like studying music. Like he's a student of the game. And I take it back to that thing Pharrell said about being a seeker. You have to be a seeker to truly create something unique. And I think that's what I get. That's what I see Ren has done, is he's really been seeking out not just music, right? Because a lot of people are like, I love music. I want to create music. Oh, I'm going to listen to like all these DJs or pop artists, and I'm going to make amazing pop artists or pop music. Like, he's been seeking out, like, what is this music that's like powerful, that like, moves people, that creates movements in generations, that changes culture, that redefines what music is, that redefines culture, that speaks out against some of these machines that you were just talking about.
Then he becomes the music and re-puts it out in his own, with his own unique authenticity and genre bends.
Yeah.
Because he studied it all.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, and sometimes I feel like, oh, let me apologize for going off the
No,
the
don't
deep
apologize.
end. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I shouldn't have to. I should just be able to say my opinions, and then people who disagree with it be like, nah, you're wrong,
Okay.
P. This is blah, 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 blah. It's just weird, dude. Being on the internet's so weird for me.
It is weird. And when we did the reaction to Ren's song that he just dropped, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get flagged.
Yeah.
Right. But y'all can look up Ren's latest song. I shared some personal stories, right? And one of the things that kept coming up in the comments is I was talking about this to a degree. I didn't delve into it, but I said during 2020, I had certain feelings and emotions that arose and certain feelings about the government and what they were trying to do. And I saw so many people in the comments say, I feel the same way. And it's like more than one person said, thank you, Don, for talking about this. It makes me feel better to know that I'm not alone in the world thinking these thoughts.
Yep.
Right? And when we self-censor and don't share ourselves because we're worried that somebody's going to disagree with us or unsubscribe, I don't like your political comment, on one hand, right, we're playing the safe thing and dancing around the subject. But on the other hand, I think we rob ourselves of the opportunity to do that, which is to make a connection with another human being by letting them know, you're not alone. You're not crazy for thinking these thoughts.
Or that someone they watch and admire might feel different than them, and maybe we should have some dialogue to try to meet in the middle. That's where I'm at right now, and right now I just don't know what to do because I try not to self-censor myself, but for me, the reason certain things happen is because I've personally almost been banned from the whole internet in a certain period of time. And so now that, Twitter let me back on and YouTube, what I'm saying? I'm like, well, why risk these things? Because I see this community building. And so it's like a weird war in my brain. Because
you can't have a community. You can't have a true community if you don't have discourse. And that's the reality of it is that, look, like if you want to unsubscribe because you don't like our opinions, then we're probably not for you. And you should ask yourself, why are you so easily triggered? And I bring this up because I know I'm imperfect. I know that there's some ideas rattling around in my brain that are unreasonable and don't make sense. I'm just blind to them because I have certain filters on.
Yeah.
But the way that I try to sharpen myself as a human being is by having discussions. You and I are totally different.
Yeah.
If we really break down your lifestyle choices, the way that you live your life, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you've never really partied. I do all of those things, right? Like our political views have been different, for most of our lives. Our religious views have been different. Like we're so different.
Yeah.
But the reason that I appreciate you is because we have good conversations and we do get into heated things, and even our way of doing business is different. So we'll have these little things where we bump heads. But the thing about our relationship is that we both challenge each other and we're willing to listen to each other. And I'll just speak for myself. The reason why I value your friendship so highly is because you challenge my thoughts. You challenge the way I think about things. You challenge the way that I look at the world because you have a different point of view, but you're willing to listen to what I say. And if I make sense, you're actually willing to change your mind or be like, I can see it from your point of view.
Yeah.
And a lot of people rob themselves of the opportunity to have that or to even have a friendship because they'll be like, oh no, you have this thought and I don't agree with this thought about religion or your thought about politics. So I'm not going to be friends because you don't agree with me. And think about that. How sad that would be if that's the way that I lived my life and robbed myself of the opportunity of having a friendship like this.
Yeah, I think about it too because I think because the internet is like one direction, like I speak, people listen, and it's hard for them to, because it's not like they have a mic, they just have a comment section.
Yes.
So to get
and oftentimes we can't get to their to their comment.
Because I do listen to people, and I'll read the comments like, oh, they actually have a point. Or sometimes I'll be like, I need to go read that because that's an interesting point. And then I like watching debates. Anyways, we don't need to get into that because that's not the place for the reaction. But that's the difference. But people don't understand about me, even though I might have some opinions or ideas or stances they might not agree with. I'm one of the people who is open to talk to him. I will not start yelling at you. I don't get triggered. Like, even though I don't like Joe Biden, I'm not triggered by him. I don't hate him. Just I'm like, yo, this dude's trash. You know what I'm saying? But it's just funny because certain names trigger people and they can't be said. Even in my family, like my dad gets triggered by certain things. I'm like, Dad.
Dude, my stepdad does.
Yeah,
My
I was
stepdad
telling my
gets-
dad yesterday, they're the same wings of the both bird, Dad.
Yeah.
Don't worry about, he's like,
Yeah.
but documents. I'm like, Dad, it's all the same bullshit. It's like,
Yeah.
dude,
I
chill.
feel the exact same way.
Anyways, I'm not going to waste my time. That's the one thing, good thing about 2020 though, is like, even with my dad, normally I would invest in that argument and I'm just like, Dad, I love you. Let's go to Chuck E. Cheese with our kid.
Oh, I'm the same way.
Like, who cares about
'cause-
politics?
yeah.
Politics are bullshit. They do is divide us all anyway. That's what anyway. Anyways, these dudes killed it. These dudes, the big push, Ren.
Yeah,
But yo,
That
that
was amazing
song,
cover.
War Pigs is so lyrical, bro.
it is.
It's incredible. And
Yeah,
it-
the picture he's painting, he's like, what does he say?
Masses.
Yeah, he's like witches at black masses, and then he says something about the sorcerers.
It's funny because
Sorcerers of destruction.
my mom raised me in a super Christian house, so all of this stuff I never would have listened to it because of the content, but it's really deep.
Well, when you
know,
think
like
about
my life was like the water boy, bro.
Yeah.
That's of the devil. That's of the
Yeah.
devil. Everything
Yeah.
was of the devil. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad because she did protect me from some nonsense. But now I get to, as a man, I can go through things and sift through it. And this is a really good song. It is. It is. So, anyways, all right, man. You've been introduced. There's rabbit holes to go down. This is, in my opinion, this isn't the best one. But I played it because I just know like the type of music you like. And I was like, oh, this is tight. But the best one, you like that type of music too. But I'm going to save it. We'll do it this weekend.
Sounds great.
I think you guys know what it, and I ain't even going to say
You know
it.
what it is.
All right, you guys,
What
like,
it do?
share, and comment on all the content. If you're rocking with the vibe, subscribe. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys.
40.